he just starts going crazy because apparently he'd be really nervous backstage. And and then he would go out and just destroy.
Isn't that crazy when someone that talented has like anxiety issues, or the nervous? Like, what are you nervous?
They said that's why David Letterman stopped doing stand up. Hated the nerves of it.
Really?
Because he wasn't
every night. Hated doing it.
Wasn't that good?
No, but they went on to be one of the greatest of all time.
What happened?
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to hate on David Letterman.
Yeah.
I do hate on him.
Why?
I do hate on him. I have my reasons.
Why?
I have my reasons.
I know why.
I don't like him.
He passed on you.
He passed on you.
No, I did a show. I did stand up on a show. Don't think he's funny. Was never a comic.
You don't think
He's good at being
you don't think
snarky.
he's a good host?
Good at being a host. Good at watch this.
Well, one of the greatest.
Not close to. He's just there for a long time. Not close to Conan O'Brien.
Oh, not close.
Fuck that guy. By
Different.
the way, got
Not
that
close.
guy to go. Snarky. Good. You do it long enough, you're going to be okay. But I got nothing for David Letterman.
Man, he
He
had
wasn't a
some
good
problems.
comic. How about that? Wasn't. That's a fact.
He was a weatherman,
Yeah.
and then he became a comic,
I'll try to be a
and
comic.
then a writer.
Well, you know why he stopped doing comedy? Jay Leno. He saw Jay Leno's like how good he was, and he was like a wordsmith and his grind. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I can't compete with that."
Right.
How the hell did he get the show then? Isn't that crazy? How do you land that
Different time,
show?
right place, right time.
Yeah.
Good. You know what? Good at
Yeah.
that. Not bad. Probably pretty smart, hard worker.
He was definitely good. He was really good host.
Yeah, I loved watching him. I
Caught,
love
he,
David
caught, he
Letterman.
caught a zeitgeist. He was. I remember when he became famous, and I remember when he started
at all.
and why people liked it. It was a time when somehow that fit in. He was sort of
It was like
Indiana.
What do you think Jay Leno's funny? For those hosts,
no,
like
not
that's
really.
what.
No, but I like. But
Did you think Carson was funny?
Carson was very good at what he did, right?
He was
So-
good,
being a host.
though.
Carson was so good.
He was so good.
Carson's timing was so impeccable.
Yeah,
I think Conan's the best.
Conan is.
of all.
I love Kimmel too.
I like Kimmel.
Yeah, I love
Kimmel's
Kimmel.
I
outstanding.
like Fallon.
Fallon's good. I like Kimmel. I like.
Oh no,
Conan.
fucking what's his name
Conan's-
too? The big boy.
James Corden.
James Corden.
James Gordon's great too.
Don't know.
They do three at the same time. Then they do like the car karaoke.
Yeah.
They do skits.
Yeah,
Love it.
He's killing it.
It's a
Yeah.
very specific.
no one's really
talent.
watching those shows though.
No one's
No one's
watching him
really-
anymore.
Like you're gonna get more eyeballs on this than if you went on
100%.
Fallon or something.
It's not the same. Like I don't want to. No hate, but burning your material on those shows aren't like what they used to.
Remember? Did you ever do?
I did the Tonight Show, and I'm telling you right now, man, I did it with Jay Leno. And
What year?
oh man, this is 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So 2004, and I killed it, and I didn't know how many people watched it because I was still working at Nordstrom Rack. I was a shoe salesman.
Mm-hmm.
So they would, you bring the right foot to me, and I go get your left foot in the back.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one. And I'm wearing patent leather Air Force Ones, and and every single customer was like, "Dude, you were so funny on the Tonight Show." That's no lie.
That's so
And then I got a commercial deal from
awesome.
this set.
Everyone
I got a
saw it.
commercial deal from this set. I got. I went on this major tour for a cell phone company. They were paying me like $3,000 a gig. All from this set.
It was
a big
and
deal.
literally
That's when it
changed
made
my
a
life.
big difference.
Changed my life. I was working at Nordstrom Rack and Borders Books at this time. I was broke,
Hustling.
and I was able to quit my job.
Wow.
Job
that one set.
because of that set
That
right
four-
there.
What, 4-minute set?
That 4-minute set.
I did Letterman in 1999.
Look at those Air Force
with a
Ones,
guy
by the
named
way.
Dane Cook as part of a new comic.
Oh wow, look at
series.
your jeans. Those are
Yeah.
cool. Were you nervous for the? did you
No, I
realize how
had
big
this
it
one
was,
in the
Joe?
bag.
Oh, you
I wanted to cry backstage too because Letterman passed on this set.
He,
We sent it to him twice and he passed. He said it was
but you
too
were cool.
physical.
You were
too physical. He hated physical.
Yeah, he said I was too physical, or whoever was the booker. And then Ross and Bob saw me do this set at New Faces at Just for Laughs, and they said, "Save that set. We want to put you on the best night, so we're gonna find like the best."
First
and
of all,
they gave
you
me
were
Alanis
killing-
Morissette and
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
and I got the stand.
I remember you back then because we knew each other, and you were killing back then. Like you would get up at the Laugh Factory or whatever and destroy rooms. So it's like, yeah. And then Letterman was like,
Well, a lot of times it's not
I can't
Letterman.
do that.
A lot Letterman talks about it in his book. A lot of times it's not
Yeah,
him.
it's not. It's but I also
They
know
have a guy.
Yeah, they have a guy, but also a lot of times it is. There was a thing. Yeah.
Well, he did. That's what they said.
Can
to
I
me.
just say this? So can I say
You're
this?
such a hater.
He didn't like. I know the bookers. I knew his bookers pretty well, and they're awesome. But they were very, very aware of what he liked and very, very in tune.
He had a style.
They were very in tune, so they were very worried.
Nothing
about
wrong with that, though.
No,
you go to
no,
Jay Leno.
No, they did a great job.
Now,
They
Joe,
were-
but before we go on about Bryan's past and his issue with David Letterman, this is also a guy who doesn't think Brad Pitt's very talented.
Oh, see.
No, I never said that.
And Tom Hanks.
I never said that.
You
They
did say
did.
that.
I never said
He said
that.
they're not.
And
Did
then
he
you
say
took it
that?
back.
I said they don't do anything. I've never gone to a movie for those guys. There are other actors I like.
You said
more.
you went.
You
went,
never
all right.
went to a movie with Tom Hanks.
No, never.
Tom
did.
Hanks on the
Or Tom?
poster
He's
never
awesome.
made you want to buy a ticket.
Tom Hanks is awesome, but that's not why I would go to the movie necessarily for whatever reason. It's like people like the Police and the Cars, the great bands. Never really spoke. Brad Pitt is a movie star, right? He's a movie star. It's just a different thing. And I think he's awesome in certain. I loved him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I loved him in
Seven.
In Seven, he was great. Made him a star. I loved him in
Fight Club.
Fight Club. He was awesome. So certain roles, he's
Troy.
fucking awesome. You know.
Anything with his shirt off?
Yes. Yeah. He was great in Thelma and Louise. I'm not saying that his success is not an accident. It's just what I'm saying is that there are other actors as far as just acting who become characters.
What do you say about him though? What do you say about Brad Pitt?
He-
I don't go.
What did,
never got
hold
to a
on,
movie
Brian.
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Sorry.
What?
man.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry.
What did Brian
Sorry.
say about Brad?
He essentially said that he never went to a movie specifically because those men were in the film.
Yeah.
And then he started to double down and said, you know what? I don't think he's that good.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
You did. You doubled
And that's
down
what
on
you
it.
That's
said.
what
They're
ended
not
up
that
happening.
good.
You have to face that, man. That's exactly
Now?
what
He
you
just
said.
won an Oscar.
Well, yeah, you don't say something like that.
Right now? Well, what did I say though after I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
You took it back.
Yeah.
So then take it back right now.
Apologize.
Well, let
to
me
Brad.
Apologize. Say I'm sorry.
It's not that I said he's
I'm
not
sorry.
that. It's not that he's not that good. He's a fucking movie star.
Yeah.
And he has magic.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Oh,
He checks
and-
all boxes.
and
I'm
all
telling you,
that.
man.
He checks all boxes.
I'm telling you, man. Him and
whatever
Leonardo,
he does,
man.
what I thought was
Fuck.
awesome about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his ability to be great in silence. Like
Yeah.
his timing is impeccable. Of course, in the past there are other people that I think are better. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.